passion, right? The third thing I wrote down here is attributes. People think that you're a natural born leader. They're so wrong, it's ridiculous. I was not a natural born leader. Not even close. My wife and I grew up together since 7th grade. 7th grade. My wife would be at Revolution. We'd get to meet her. Go ask her about it. We didn't date. We didn't date. You know, she's way too good for me, still is. You know, you get rich, it's amazing how so yes. No, I'm just kidding. She married me when I was making 30 grand a year as a coach. Alright, so let me clarify that. That's pure sarcasm. Alright, so here's the deal though. 7th grade, I had such low self-esteem, such low self-confidence, I was afraid to walk down the hallways for fear of a trip would get made fun of. I had to wear the same outfit at least twice a week, because I only had 3. Haley, I'll never forget it. She came up and asked me. She said, Logan, this is in 7th grade. Why do you wear the same outfits so much? And I said, well, they're hand-me-downs. I don't know where we get them from. I had no confidence. On an athletic, sporting, now I have confidence in that. Put me on a field, I'm like a different human being. But in life, I mean, I was crippled. I had I mean, that's just what I was. It was through reading the right books, surrounding myself with the right people, right? Challenging the status quo, feeding my mind the right things that led me to where I am today. And I'm still growing, obviously, right? There's no such thing as being stagnant. Either getting better or getting worse. It's that simple, right? And somebody gave me my first ever John Maxwell book when I was 17 years old. That's the year I accepted Christ as my Savior. 17 years old. They gave it to me. I read it. And I'd never heard of that concept. I'd never heard of the concept of personal development before. Ever. You know, most people have never heard of the concept of personal development. They go out and do some motivational seminar. Hey, look, motivation expires. Inspiration creates life change. Do you understand the difference there? Motivation is temporary. Inspiration is permanent. Yeah, I'm not a motivational speaker. Okay? That's not what I am. I'm not here to rally you up and then 48 hours later you're right back to where you were. That's not who I am. Okay? I want to change, life change, thought change. 17, I read this book. And it's like it consumed me. And I remember I went to the bookstore and I bought my first actual book. Right? And I started buying books. I bought every John Maxwell book that he had written. I'll never forget going, man, I hope I can meet him one day. He was speaking at an event, packed arena, 55,000 people in the arena. I bought a ticket, 99 bucks. I was 19 years old. I sat there and listened, and I was so awe-inspired. And again, I got up in that arena, and I said, man, what if I get to meet him one day? You know what's interesting? Is your inner circle will grow as you grow. Your inner circle will grow as you grow. I looked at my inner circle of friends when I was 19. I don't even talk with them anymore. Not for any reason. I outgrew them. It's interesting. I mean, we're still friends. There's no negative things. Just as I grew, we had nothing in common anymore. Their whole life deal was, let's watch sports. Let's watch this. I was like, I want to go do something productive. It was interesting. And then I grew again, and I grew again, and then I grew again. If you would have told me, when I was 19 years old, watching John Maxwell on stage, that he'd become one of my closest friends, that vacation with him twice a year, he and his wife Margaret and their kids. We were in Fiji 3 weeks ago. We'll be in Pebble Beach golfing together, John and I for a week. How's that happen? Here's the life lesson I want to give you. As you grow, the people around you will change, and the quality of the people around you will either propel you or drag you down. And as you grow, just watch how the right people show up at the right time, at the right place, with the right things. And if you're the right person, life change happens. People think that's some corny statement. If you look at my past, and you look at where I am today, I have no business living life with the people I live with, based on the worldly view of things. Based on the corporate hierarchical structure where you have to do all that. You follow me on this? Which leads to the #1 attribute I want to leave for you today. I said attributes is the #1 key. I know the mind totally absorbed the weird thing to do. The #1 attribute that you have to understand, and it's why I wrote my book, is I wanted Miles and Cooper to truly believe in themselves. not let the world make them. I don't want Miles and Cooper to be known as Logan's kids. I want them to have their own identity. I want them to be comfortable enough. The number one attribute that every single person has got to get if they want to get where they want to go is belief. And you can't fake that. It has to be a genuine belief that you're put on this earth to change the world and do amazing things. And you will never get that belief in yourself. You will never truly have that belief until you know not only who you are, but whose you are. And when you understand whose you are, and the image that you were made in, then you will start to understand who you are. And that's what happened to me. It was literally the old is gone, the new is here. I'm a totally new person, transformed. And for many of you, you're going, what in the world is this guy talking about? Just trust me on this. Just give it a shot and tell me what happens. That's what I'm begging you. Just for your